Kasi, di ba, I mean, of course, syempre sa med, no? I understand, di ba? Kasi talagang sabi niyo, okay, naku, kunyari, meron kang source of joy, sumaya ka. And then all of a sudden, mamaya, parang biglang meron namang factor na magkukos sa'yo na nalungkot ka. So, minsan nagiging running joke yan ng mga med friends, na, tamo to, bipolar, kanina ganyan, ngayon ganito na. Okay, so ano ba yung mga signs and symptoms? And then, kailan ano yung allowable? Meron ba yung time frame na pwedeng this span of time, pag sudden change o kaya sudden opposite in the emotions of the individual, pwede ba siyang ma-classify na bipolar na or hindi, normal pa?
Well, that's actually a very good question because you have to take in a lot of factors. Sabi mo nga, yung length ng time ng mga symptoms nandoon. Another, of course, is functionality. So, like for example, in med school, may nangyari sa'yo and you're just responding to events. Uy, naka-perfect ako sa quiz ko kanina. Tapos ngayon parang, ano ba yan?
Naman.
Oo. Bagsak yung isa. So, syempre, your emotions will adjust to what's happening at the same time. Pero still, you're functional. You go to work, you go to school, you know, hindi ka nakikipag-away sa kung kani-kanino, so those kinds of things. Now, yung symptoms, it's really, you have to categorize both of them. So, when you say mania, yung manic, so of course, ang ano namin dyan is elevated yung mood. So, ibig sabihin, parang ako si Superman, ako si Wonder Woman, kahit barilin mo ako, tamaan ako ng bala, hindi ako maaapektuhan. You know? We call it grandiose. Yung grandiose sila yung tipong, eto sa room na to. Kahit ako lang mag-isa, kaya ko lahat ng trabaho nyo. You could fire everybody and I can still work. So that's you know, that's
feeling of
part
grandiosity.
Yes. So that's grandiose, you know. And yun nga, yung parang walang makakatalo sa akin. Ako pinakamaganda dito. Ako pinakamatalino dito.
Siya GGSS. Galing na galing sa sarili.
So,
o pwede rin yung
good.
GGSS na gandang-ganda sa sarili.
Yes.
But basically, ganun yung grandiose. Parang feeling mo, ikaw yung magaling, ikaw lahat ng
walang
positive.
tatalo sa'yo.
Walang
And
tatalo.
kaya mo lahat.
You're on top.
Yes. Then second is like hyperactivity. When we say hyperactivity, ang tawag ko dyan, usually ang sinasabi ko, para kasi Energizer Bunny. You just keep on going and going. Yeah, so that is hyperactivity. Even until 12 o'clock in the morning or 1 in the morning, hindi ka natatapos. I actually have patients when I was training abroad, at 3 a.m. they would do the dishes. At 3 a.m. they would clean the swimming pool. So that is the hyperactivity. Yon. So also easily distractible. When we say easily distractible, dapat nakafocus ka dito. May konting stimulus lang, pupunta ka doon. Yun ang gagawin mo. Tapos pinaisip ko, nakita mo yun doon. So by the end of the day, you started a lot of things but didn't finish anything. Because those so distracted, you lack focus. Another is yung hyper-talkativeness, yung daldal ng daldal. Usually, ang nangyayari dyan, dinadala sa kliniko ng mga kamag-anak. Bakit? Lahat sila malalaki na yung eye bags kasi hindi sila pinatulog ng pasyente daldal ng daldal the entire night. Or the patient would come in hoarse na kasi sa sobrang salita ng salita, hindi na nila napipigilan. And it's anything. It's very random. So, those kinds of things.
Pero Doc, ito, if I may ask, no, kanina, sabi niyo, di ba, hyperactive and ganyan. But of course, kung lalo na inabot na ng madaling araw na ganyan, the following day, how is this patient? Ganun pa rin ulit? Or bagsak na yung energy?
I will come into that when it comes to sleep. Because
I see.
they will actually tell me, Doctor, sleep is just a waste of time. I only need 1 or 2 hours of sleep and I'm okay. I can go. And yeah, they can go. But that's the point. Up until when? When can you sustain it? You know, so minsan tutulog-tulog na yun. But hindi. Ano pa rin sila? You know, gagawa pa rin sila and everything. So that's why, well, later, now I'm going to say it. All of the symptoms so far that I've been saying, usually 1 week yan. So imagine, 1 week kang salita ng salita, 1 week kang gising, 1 week kang you're doing your hyperactivity and everything. So it happens. Another, when we say increased risk-taking behavior, spending sprees.
Yeah.
Nag-credit card debt, na ma-max out yung credit card. Kundi kaya na withdraw lahat ng savings, naglo-loan. So that we have problems with regards that.
Yeah.
So it can go to that extreme. Another, of course, would be promiscuity. This is a favorite anecdote that I would give in my lectures. So when I was training there, the patient was actually okay. You know, okay siya. You know, and then scheduled follow-up niya, for example, today. So, yung pala, for the past week, disturbed na yung sleep. Ayaw na matulog kung ano na ginagawa. So, nangyari, during the day of her supposed to be follow-up, at 5 a.m., she felt promiscuous. So, she went out. Sa States kasi, di ba, may 24-hour Target, may 24-hour Walmart, ganon, yung parang shopping, grocery. She went to a 24-hour Walmart, got herself a man, and did it. You know, and then at 8 a.m., punto, nandun siya sa kliniko. So, that impulsive, that fast, you know, that yung at the spur of the moment, wala na silang sensors, wala na yung, hindi, masamang idea, to paano kung magkasakit ako, paano kung may mangyari sa akin, sino yun? So, it's just like that, just to fulfill a need. And then, they would go to the clinic. Of course, nung pagdating sa clinic, I'm not happy. You know, it's just like yung nangyari sa pasyente. But, you know, she was still happy. She was still in a high, in a euphoric state. Yeah, another would be, yun din nagtataka ako kasi before na ma-max out nila yung credit cards nila in one night. Kasi ang sa States kasi, di ba yung pagpatay yung oras from 12 until mga 6 yan, puro infomercials eh. Yung buy this in the next 45 minutes to get 50% doon.
So natataranta din sila. So
yeah,
basically,
nandun yung impulsiveness eh. They become very impulsive. So ganon. Those are the signs. Another would be what we call racing thoughts. Racing thoughts is usually pagdating nila sa akin, meron silang notebook because when a thought or an idea would come in, immediately it will come out being replaced by another idea. So they need to write it down kasi nakakalimutan nila sa sobrang bilis ng ideas.
Facing.
Yeah, ng ideas na pumapasok. They need to write it down because they lose track.
So basically, but these patients, meron ba silang how do I say that, initially ba, meron ba yung in denial stage na parang feeling nila, no, parang there's nothing wrong with what I'm doing, ganyan?
Yes, especially when they're manic. Why? Why will you stop something that is so pleasurable for you?
Yeah, actually.
You feel that you're on top of the world. So why? So usually when they're in a mania, they deny. You know, so usually pilitan yan pag pinasok. Wala akong sakit, ba't niyo ako papasok? Pero yung pala destroying stuff na, nambabato na, nang aaway na, so those kinds of things.
Bakit sila nagiging violent?
Well, of course, they're not able to get whatever they want immediately.
So pag pinigilan mo?
Oo. Chef, basagin na, gagamitin yung credit card eh. Siyempre, pipigilan mo. They don't like it. Why are you restricting me? I know what I'm doing, ganyan. Because in their own mind, there is logic to that. Pero of course, sa atin, it's not logical anymore. You know?
Yeah. But are they still able to work? Kasi like, for example, if they are that impulsive na swipe ng credit card, okay, so, syempre, how will they be able to finance that?
Yes, so that's why they're admitted in a hospital to control the behavior because the functioning na is affected. So,
dito papasok yon.
Oo.
Check mo yung functionality ng
Yes.
pasyente.